Good day. Welcome back to Thomas's Mustache, where we review mustache and mustache-related products. Today we are going to be doing the full review of the Captain Fawcett in collaboration with Rufus Hound Triumphant Moustache Wax. And this is a real good one. This is something really to look forward to, because I have been using this for about a year now, and it is good. I quite like this one. So I thought, why not get started? And, well, with my hair, I am currently using Captain Fawcett's classic gloss finished hair pomade. So I hope that it doesn't look too bad. Took me a little while to get it right today. But today the main show is the mustache wax. I've been growing it fairly long lately. Not because I want to, just haven't had a moment to even trim it lately. So we've got some things to work with here. Real bush going on there. So Captain Fawcett's Triumphant Moustache Wax. What can I tell you about this? Well, in my first impressions review of this mustache wax, I immediately noticed the strength of the scent here. So just upon opening it, it is very potent. Like a very strong cologne, I would say. Not too strong, though. I'm not talking about overpowering here, but I am talking about it is going to fill the senses up. Now, this particular tin has lasted the time I have transported it about, in my pocket, in my bag, and it does hold up well. The stickers on both sides have held up quite well. The thing that I quite like about the tin itself is that beautiful lime green color with that lovely pale band wrapping around the captain's head. I quite like the aesthetics of this particular tin, and quite lovely. So, Rufus Hound collaboration here. Let's talk about it. So, Rufus Hound, Captain Fawcett team up to come up with this fantastic scent. I've used, haven't used all of it, of course. I have so many mustache waxes now, it's a bit difficult to go through it, but I've used it a fair amount of times. And the color is still pretty much as I bought it. A nice lovely pale color, a nice pale yellow color, and it still comes out just as easy. So I've had it for a year. I know you shouldn't let these things last too long. You should consume them, right? You should use them, and then you should replace them, right? But I'm a slow going kind of guy. So it still comes out just as easy, like so. Just get a little bit on there. My mustache is longer, so I'll use a little more. And I will apply it. Let's see. There we go. Now, after applying it, I get that strong, triumphant scent entering the mind. But one thing about long-term reviews is that I am now used to it. I'm quite used to this particular mustache wax. So it's not nearly as strong as when I first started to apply it. Now, does that mean that it has lost its strength? I don't think so. I think the main thing is that I have become accustomed to the scent it's still potent. I can still smell it. It's still flowing through the air just as freely as it had before, but I am used to it. As I've said, this is potent, but that's the dog, not my dog, sorry. Probably gonna bark again. But, and that's a baby. One moment. Terribly sorry about that. New neighbors, right? Got to get used to the new schedules. But as I was saying, it's not overly potent even to begin with. It doesn't give headaches. It doesn't give you lightheadedness. The scent is strong, but not overpoweringly strong. But as I've said in a few different videos, this is the strongest scent that I have had the pleasure of smelling and putting in my mustache. And it is indeed a pleasure. But I put it in, and it is not overly strong. That is good. I can smell it, but its strongest scents, its strongest peaks of the scent are being almost ignored by my brain as I'm smelling. So I can smell the more gentle fragrances of the scent, the more gentle lower end of the spectrum. But the higher peaks of the scent, I'm sure people in my presence would smell it quite fine, but my brain has begun to ignore. And that's a good thing, I would say, because the upper end of this scent and the lower end of this scent happen to be quite similar, if not the same. It's just one is more subtle, one is more potent. As I've said in previous videos, there is a difference between the introductory scent, the long-lasting scent, the after scent of certain waxes. This one, I would say, it is all the same scent, so that's a good thing. After 1 year of use, what do I think about this particular scent? It's necessary. It's just as necessary now as it was previously. I like the strength. I like having something strong for certain circumstances. I have used this when I'm going out and I know what's going on. I'll plan accordingly. And this is a must-have, especially if you're going out to eat dinner at a restaurant. You want to cut through all the stink, what have you. Maybe you're going out for some socializing, you could say. Then this is a good one for you. But I quite like this one. Very good. Watch my first impression if you have not already, because I go into more detail about the fragrance itself and the description and the price, of course. I'll put the price in this video as well. But absolutely wonderful, this mustache wax. Would I recommend it after 1 year of use? Yes. Just like when I first got it, I knew that it had its place immediately. It has its place. Other mustache waxes may be more specialized. This one has a pretty big slot to fill in your life. The social slot, the social category of mustache waxes. This is a very good one for that. So, yes, in conclusion, Captain Fawcett's Triumphant Moustache Wax, in collaboration with Rufus Hound, of course, is a must-have. A beauty, lovely color. The scent is very well mixed, in a sense. It is, it's good. As I said previously, if I could own one cologne, I'd want it to be Triumphant. Out of all the cologne scents you can imagine, I think Triumphant, it's the cologne of colognes, if I were to say. So thank you very much for tuning in. My first review video back from my hiatus. But I look forward to seeing you again in the next video. And until next time, toodaloo.